What is up, guys? Mad Rambles episode 478 today, back in with another video as always. And in today's video I want to talk about value perspective and how they link, because in life people don't necessarily buy on price, they buy on the value that they receive. There's a sort of famous quote given out by Alex Hormozy, and he talked about, and people like Andrew Tate do this as well, they talk about how if you had a Fiat 500 and someone charged you 100 grand for it, would you say yes? Absolutely fucking not, because it's not worth it. It'd be a waste of money. You'd be losing massively. But if someone says, right, you get Buckingham Palace, you get a Bugatti, you get a fucking £300 million mega yacht, all you have to do is pay £100,000 for it. Even if you didn't have the £100,000, you'd find it, because you could flip it like that and you'd be a billionaire and never have to work again. So the problem isn't the £100,000. The problem is the value which you receive. So therefore, to convince someone to buy something, you need to exchange it for another value. So there's a scale, right? The point at which people buy is the point at which the price tag meets the value offered, right? So if you're offering someone that's £5 and you sell it for £5, therefore people buy it, right? If your value is 50 quid and you charge £100, well, it's not really worth it, so people won't buy. So if people don't buy whatever you're selling, you know it's because the value you're selling it isn't high enough, or the market's obviously not there. But if it's easier to tell if the market's there, because if people are purchasing something, then you know there's a market there. The point is that what you're offering within that market isn't valuable enough to trade their money, right? So you go back to the drawing board, you say, okay, cool, I need to offer more value. And then if your value is £100 and you're offering at £100, well, people buy, but they buy with skepticism because they're not really sure. And you get a few sales, but you won't get a load of sales. But then if your value is £150 and you sell it for £100, well, they'll buy it. But if your value is 10 grand and you sell it for £100, they'll snap your fingers off for it. And then what you do is they'll trust you. They'll create a relationship with you because you have them in and you provide enough value, and they know you for being someone that provides an insanely high amount of value. So then when you offer them something 5, 10, 15 grand, they perceive, and they hopefully should be, if you're ethical, be getting much higher in value. So this is how you can make more money through the upsells. But it all starts with value, and it all starts with the perspective of value, right? You need to make sure that whatever you are offering is better than your price point. Otherwise, people won't buy. I've been Keenan, been a good call. Peace.